you realise when you come into this game the first couple of times is you just don't get the same time in the ball that you get from week to week. This is a totally different pace of football.
Oh, Whittaker already on a yellow card and lunging in there at Izaguirre, and Stephen Whittaker is going to get a second yellow, and Rangers, already depleted, are down to 10 men, and he had a big think about this, Calum Murray.
Yeah, again he did. He took a long time, Calum Murray, to go to his pocket. But does Stephen Whittaker have to make this challenge? It's in a nothing area of the football pitch. Well, you know, if you're Stephen Whittaker, just pull out of that. Don't go in for it. It's in a nothing area of the pitch. He's on a yellow card. He's mistimed it by a fraction. And how costly is that?
7 players out ill or injured tonight. And Diouf is having a go here at the Celtic bench, and Neil Lennon, it's all kicking off. A major flare up this. And the fourth official, Ian Bryans, would have had an excellent view. First team to get involved. Diouf against Neil Lennon, and Ian Bryans is going to have to speak with the referee.
Well, we always say, you know, this fixture is as difficult for the referee as the players care to make it, and all of a sudden they've decided to make it a really difficult night for Calum Murray.
Yellow card for Diouf.
Well, a bit of verbals, no more than that. Fortunately enough, somebody gets between Neil Lennon and Diouf.
Diouf then got a yellow card. He has to be careful, and this is not a game where it's easy to be careful, especially when you're Diouf. Ian Bryans in conversation with Calum Murray. Bryans was in charge of the SPL Old Firm 10 days ago, and is he going to take further action here? Ali McCoist is first to be summoned. He tried to get involved, but Walter Smith seemed to hold him back.
Well, I think Ali McCoist reacted to Neil Lennon walking onto the touchline to confront Diouf.
Neil Lennon, whose appeal against a 6-game touchline ban will be heard tomorrow, also spoken to. Will he stay in the touchline for now? On the touchline. This game has just come to life. Rangers, of course, down to 10 men. It's all part of the Old Firm fare.
Yeah, still going with 3 at the back here, Walter Smith. The shape hasn't altered here. Well, Ali McCoist and Kenny McDowell and Walter Smith, of course, will just want to get their team inside now. At worst 0-0 at half-time and figure out where they go from here.
The smiles on the Celtic bench. They have a man advantage. It's half-time. A flurry of cards towards the end of the half. He got a yellow after a set-to with the Celtic manager. Scott Brown was also booked. And those 2 yellow cards could be ominous, and they're all having a go now as the players make their way down the tunnel at the end of a tetchy first half in which Stephen Whittaker was sent off, and Johan Mjällby in the thick of it there. Kyle Bartley reacting to him, and Bougherra acting as a peacemaker here. This is the Old Firm, and at half-time it's Celtic 0, Rangers 0. Samaras It is over. Neil Lennon's Celtic advance to the quarter-finals of the Scottish Cup. They'll be heading to the Highlands to face Inverness. Carry pistol, and Neil Lennon and Ali McCoist are squaring up now. McCoist who will take over as manager at the end of the season, and everyone has to step in to stop that. Major flashpoint, and this is unsavoury in the extreme, with the manager of Celtic and the next manager of Rangers having a pop.
Demand that players behave when the coaching staff can't behave. Walter Smith shoot Neil Lennon's hand. Neil Lennon had a word in Ali McCoist's ear. What was said, I've no idea. Then it kicked off. I don't know what you say about this. This is a guy I feel sorry for, Calum Murray, tonight. And what a good game he's had.
I think El Hadj Diouf might have been shown a red card there as well, by the way, as it all kicked off at the end. El Hadj Diouf got a red card at the end, so 3 red cards in all for Rangers. An extraordinary end here. Stephen Whittaker red carded in the first half. Bougherra the same near the end. And El Hadj Diouf has got one after the full-time whistle. He's going to throw his shirt into the crowd, but he needs to get a grip of himself. Not sure the police are going to let him any further. Could be a man of themselves at this rate. What is he about? Getting himself sent off at the end. Pandemonium.
Well, again, it's a knock-on effect on Rangers, the rest of the Rangers season I was talking about here, between injuries and suspension.
Rangers have gone out of the Scottish Cup here, and Diouf needs to make his exit from Celtic Park. Kenny McDowell escorting him off, and rightly so. A bizarre ending, and this is how. Well, that's why Diouf got his red card at the end, a second yellow. So Rangers had 3 players sent off tonight. It had conspired against them before the game, with Yelovich and Lafferty joining a lengthy list of absentees, and then they got red cards galore as they made their exit from this famous competition. Celtic are loving it though. They haven't won the Scottish Cup for a while, and they'll have it in their sights now, and to make it even sweeter for them, they've dumped their rivals out of this competition amid an amazing, incredible flurry of red cards. It has finished at Celtic Park. Celtic 1, Rangers 0.